And here is the track in Liège. Massive climb to start. Two main climbs dominate this course. Then it nibbles into these technical sections in the woods before heading back down towards the start-finish area through the Red Bull routes and rolls section. Vitória Graphene uphill, another climb. Winds its way to the top of the course, maximum elevation, and back down through this really, really fast 4-cross track descent. A little punch back up through some off-camber grassy turns, and then back to the start finish, just over 3 kilometers in length. And it's green, they go in Liège. Jordan Sarrou in the middle of your picture. In the red jersey, explodes off the line. Koretsky, his compatriot, alongside him. There's Schwarzbauer at the front as well as Martens Blooms. And a bubble in the middle of the pack, and they're down now. Where is Nino Schurter?
No, he's in front of this crash for sure, but see how dusty it is, and also over there how dusty it is, and the rider will affect the vision of these riders. But at least the top 30 where Nino is in it as well.
Let's just have a look at the centre of your screens here. One of the riders just gets pushed over.
Yeah, white handlebars, riders, yeah, very close together.
You can see the pack come together as they sweep left, and that's just what done it. It's Good Night Vienna in the centre of the screen.
One of the riders hit the fence on the side, and then he ran into inside and hit another rider.
As they smashed away up this climb, and it's Vlad Dascalu.
Yeah, strong start of him.
On the number 11 bike for Trek Factory Racing, the European champion, alongside Victor Koretsky on the 34 bike in the grey jersey.
Look at Nino Schurter with the number 1 on his bike already in the first few riders.
There he is. Nino Schurter. What a start. 8 laps out in that bar. It's extremely hot here today. This is going to be a battle of attrition.
Yeah, we saw the women's category. The race was quite short, 1 hour 15.
Yeah.
So, but it was on paper 7 laps yesterday.
So they've added an extra one today. Will that favour some riders and hinder some? Let's see, we'll get them across the line here. Luca Schwarzbauer. Then Schurter, Dascalu, Sarrou, Koretsky, Vital Albin. Then Sink.
10:35 lap times.
Blooms, Aldridge, Dubois, searingly fast lap times here in Liège. Or Hansgrohe on the road occasionally, as well as specialised factory racing on the mountain bike. But as they head round to start lap 3, the man driving the train remains the same. So at the start of lap 3, Luca Schwarzbauer sits up, stretches the back out. As Koretsky breezes past, fancies to go at the front. This group of 7 riders now, controlling the pace at the front. And they're all big names. They're all riders who would fancy their chances of winning this one today.
And they trust their bike, they trust themselves.
And the recce laps, lap after lap after lap, choosing the lines.
How many recce laps will the top elite riders do of a track like this before they go racing?
I mean, first training day is on Thursday. That women and then mixed and then men mostly. They do 4 or 5 on Thursday.
Because I'm guessing it must be quite a balancing act of, you know, doing enough recce runs that you're comfortable on the track, but also not burning too many matches early in the week.
It is, no, that's really important. And some of the sections, then they're cutting off the course, and then they're doing a smaller part of the course several times, but where it's more difficult. But they have to practice it also on a higher speed, because that makes sometimes a huge difference if you do it slowly, just to reckon what it is, or doing it on high speed. But now this is some high speed.
This is some high speed.
The maximum speed.
You could see
Schurter speed.
How he was taking the corners.
And And this is a really hard section through here. Dead turns, roots. And we saw, I was in this section yesterday when they had the recce time, you saw Nino doing lots of laps, trying different sections, different techniques.
Yeah, a different line for him, but it didn't look like that's the fastest. Victor now, a small gap he has.
And it almost looks like there's a couple of lines that are more risky. You know, the chance of a small crash or burping a tyre.
Yeah, there are plenty of places to burp your tyre here. It's on high speed, a lot of off-camber landings as well, sometimes off-camber.
But he's so fast and so good technically. You can see he's
so
able
smooth
to relax, and he gets that extra recovery because of his technical skill.
Yeah, that's how it works for him. And of course, I think also these stage races, what he has done on the road, the combination, it works well for him. It took him a while to find the good rhythm in that, but certainly it is there, and then it makes him stronger.
I saw Tour of Burgos. He was maybe second or third in one of the stages.
Yeah, in one of the sprints, bunch sprint it was.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
But
we see Pidcock or Mathieu van der Poel, we don't see him that often on the mountain bike anymore, but I mean also for these riders, they combine both disciplines on the highest level.
But I guess it takes a while to learn the experience about the training around the stage races.
Yeah, and the recovery, and still the skills what you need to have riding the mountain bike. It's different.
Yeah, and it's that mix of when do you do some intensity or when do you just have to chill.
Yeah,
it takes a while to learn, I guess.
And also the opportunity and then the support of the team.
Victor Koretsky, 21 seconds gap.
Is that Nino behind him? Oh, it's not possible. Must be a back marker. 21 seconds the gap is.
Saying 21 seconds on our screen in here, yes, so it must be. At the smile starting to spread. Just this last little punch of a climb. Then the man-made rock section to go. 20 seconds now to gap back to Nino Schurter. Koretsky, hands off in celebration.
That's Nino Schurter.
Nino Guerini.
Yeah.
Guerini, really?
Yeah, and that's Guerini.
No, Daskalou up to third.
Daskalou up to third now. So it's yo-yoing behind him. And he's only 5 seconds behind Schurter. We have seen Daskalou very, very strong at the end of races this season already. Koretsky sitting down safely through the first rock section.
Oh, Joshua Debout dropped back to the 5th place.
There's not going to be much in this at the line, you know. Victor Koretsky celebrates. He doesn't realise the pace that the mob are arriving at behind him. Koretsky.
The gaps in between the riders, it's nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Wife and son watch on. Victor Koretsky wins an absolutely remarkable UCI Mountain Bike World Cup here in Léger, Haute-Savoie. His first UCI World Cup cross-country Olympic win of the season. Victor Koretsky takes victory. Never looked back, never looked in doubt. Class act from start to finish. Victor Koretsky wins at home in France. And look behind him. Nino Schurter from deep in the grid. Vlad Daskalou takes third. Full gas in the last sector of the last lap. Vlad Daskalou wins. Some confirmation of the results then. Koretsky from Schurter. Daskalou came through like a train late in the day. Guerini, Debout, Shermans, Griot, Sink, Flukiger up in 9th. That could be crucial in the context of the overall this season. Joel Rott was 10th. Then it was Coladani. Charlie Aldridge, 227 back in 15th behind Martins Blooms. Victor Koretsky takes to the podium. Takes to the top step at his home round. Third UCI World Cup win. Cross-country Olympic.
That one will be the sweetest, huh?
It has to be. Specialized factory racing rider was absolutely imperious today. Victor Koretsky wins the UCI Mountain Bike World Cup in Haute-Savoie, Léger, at the UCI Mountain Bike World Series Festival Haute-Savoie.
Hard fought battle throughout Once again, encore une fois, Victor Kolecs, Nino.
Well, Victor, this seems to be what dreams are made of. Your second win this weekend in Le Chais in front of a fantastic crowd. Could you ask for much more than that today?
Yeah, I don't know, it's amazing. It was not my goal to be alone on the front, but I was in a good shape, and then it was easier to just push my pace and just try to be the most regular as possible, especially on the technical part. Sorry, I have the and yeah, on the forest it was easier for me to push a little bit more compared to the guys behind of me. So yeah, I was so happy. I'm so happy. Thanks a lot for French crowd. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Vous me faites chaud au cœur. Je suis beaucoup ému. Merci à vous et je crois que j'oublierai jamais ce week-end de ma vie. Merci beaucoup.
They absolutely love you. How dangerous can you be now with this confidence from this weekend?
To win in 1 week, it's amazing. In France, in front of my family, in front of my French crowd, I can't believe it. I don't know, it was a dream week for me and I'm super happy. I can't believe it, thanks a lot.
You go and celebrate, congratulations.
Well, here is how it breaks down then. Nino Schurter, 98 points ahead of Matthias Flukiger. Still very little in it when you consider there's 250 for a win. Schwarzbar's third, Saru's fourth, Griot's fifth, then Dubois, Forster, Haverly, Dascalu and Blooms. Really nothing amongst it in that top four, given how many points are up for grabs over the course of a weekend. Sherman's is 11th, then Brido, Koretsky, Valero, Serrano in 14th, Brido, Cooper, Sink, Pidcock, Guarini.